It's another session. We talk raising these little people. I thought this time around, let's talk about where do you draw the line between being a frank, realistic parent and shielding or protecting your kids from the harsh realities that we live in or the harsh realities that you come across in your life. What am I talking about? How do you hide the pain or the challenges you face on a daily or at times from your children? Do you cry in front of your kids? Do you not let them see you in pain to avoid making them feel burdened by your challenges? It's a bit of a tussle for me because I'm that kind of a parent who find it quite important that you don't shield your children from the realities of the life that we lead these days. So they are not oblivious, they are not ignorant of what life is about, so they don't get the shock of their life when certain things come to their fore, to their reality. I believe in kids knowing about the good and bad of life, as much as you don't have to relate it in a harsh manner, but they need to know. They need to know that there are people who don't have good intentions for them, about them. Not everyone will like them or likes them or will look after them. But it does not mean that they are not loved, they are not cared for by many other people. But they just need to know that there's a good and a bad. Where do you not, when do you not tell your kids or hide it from them that you're going through certain difficulties, things that will make you cry or want to cry or feel sad? Do you hide that sadness? Do you put a facade when you're with them? Do you put the happy face always when you're with them, so that they don't have to see their parent sad, to avoid making them feel sad as well? It's a bit of a tussle because I also don't want to make my kids carry my troubles, carry whatever challenges I'm going through. I'm an adult. I'm supposed to be dealing with that. It's things that come with being an adult. Adulting, it's not easy. But kids are kids. They should be let to be, allowed to be children, not carry the heavy load of being adults. So it becomes quite challenging for me when I have to at times feel, okay, no, my kids must not know or not see the hardship I'm going through. My kids must not know that, sure, we're very strapped for cash. As much as they know that things are not great, yes, I don't hide that from them, but they must not feel that they must now feel bad if they are feeling hungry or they want to eat something that's in their home, in the house. Me, as a provider for them, I must make sure that the things they need are there. They must not feel bad about having to ask for maybe a top up of some stationery, stationery supplies running out. My kids must not feel bad to tell me that, Ma, my pens are I almost finished, I lost my ruler, or my ruler broke, can I get another one? Those things, small things which I should be providing with them, those things which as a parent I should be making sure they have. They must not feel bad. So I must not, as much as they know that things are tight financially, but I feel they must know the full extent of or the severity of the situation, because now that means I'm saying they must carry that load, that those challenges, those they must feel stifled as well. I feel that is my job. That is for me to feel challenged, to feel that burden. Gosh, they have their own things that you should be carrying as kids. You know, they have to worry about school. They worry about friends, maybe, you know, the little fights or whatever they have with their kids, clashes, whatever. Things that children should be worried about, not money, not provision of their needs. I don't know. I don't know what how you feel about this. I know that, you know, I find it a bit of a tussle because I remember growing up, it was kind of a norm that you would be made aware that, you know what, things are running very low in the house. Perhaps there's a shortage of groceries, so you will be made to feel like, no, you may feel aware that, hey, there's not enough bread. So when you eat, think about tomorrow. Think about later when you get hungry, that you leave some for later, you know. We're made to feel, don't waste. Use something, but don't be wasteful. Yes, it was a good thing, a good way of teaching us about the dangers of wastefulness, of not being grateful. But also, I kind of feel like we were made to feel bad or even carry a load which is not ours to carry, but something that adults should be carrying. So I'm mindful of those things when it comes to my kids, you know. So where do I draw that line? Do I cushion them? Do I protect them? Do I leave them in that bubble of childhood and not let them know about the harsh and tough realities that we live in? Or what, I give them a snippet of what life is about, what we go through, so they're aware, and also maybe make them more grateful and more appreciative of life than they are maybe now. I don't know. It's a tough one, you know. I'd like to know how you're doing it, how you handling. We know that we go through phases, we go through challenges, we go through different difficulties, ups and downs. Do you let your kids in? Do you let them see? Or do you hide it from them and leave that happy facade for them to see when they look at you as a parent? I'd like to hear what you have to say. Do share your comments on YouTube, the comment section there. Like, share this video with other parents. Let's get each other talking. Let's be each other's therapists. This journey of parenting is not easy. It's not smooth sailing. There are no right wrong answers, each to his own, but it's always great to hear how others are doing, so maybe you can learn a thing or two.